but I don't always have soap and water handy. So tell me about hand sanitizer. When should I use that?
Yeah, I will emphasize, as you did, that really washing your hands with soap and water is best. If you don't have access to it, hand sanitizer can be a second alternative. Hand sanitizers, you want to use sanitizing solution that has at least 60% alcohol. That's sort of the magic number, 60%. But just to emphasize too, unlike washing hands, it's not going to wash away any dirt, and if your hands are visibly soiled, you really want to use soap and water. And it's also not going to wash off any chemicals. So if you've been, touching anything, I don't know, pesticides or things like that, it's also not gonna do that. So it's sort of like a quick way to quickly hand sanitize is by using the alcohol-based solutions. And myself, I actually carry around a bottle like that wherever I go as an infectious disease doc. And I use it, if I go into the grocery store right when I get out, I wash it, I sanitize my hands, if I'm at the ATM, if I go into a bank. So anytime you're touching other surfaces that other people have touched, like especially people you don't know, that's when I use hand sanitizers. Now, a couple quick points. I'm not sure if I need to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. You shouldn't drink it. It's not going to get you drunk. It's going to make you really sick. And it's also flammable, so you shouldn't, use it around open fires. And believe it or not, there's been people that have been lit on fire with that. So I thought I would share that point too.
Yeah, and when you're selecting a hand sanitizer, really, this is one I happen to just pick up at a local store. Really what I look for is, I look at the little drug facts on the side here. And I want to make sure it's got alcohol in it, because that's what hand sanitizer is alcohol. And the brand I have here just happens to have 65%. So 60% or greater is what I'm looking for, and it's an antiseptic. When I'm using hand sanitizer, I just put it in the palm of my hand, a little generous amount right there, close my cap, and then I just put it right inside of it, inside, the outside, and then in between side. And I lather up there, because what I'm really trying to do is work this stuff in for about 20 seconds or more. And kind of my point is, what I want to do is try to get the hand sanitizer everywhere. The way hand sanitizer works is by actually covering my hands, so it has to have contact with my hands. So I don't want to touch objects until at least 20 seconds have passed. And so if I've waited at least 20 seconds, that's enough time. And by the way, usually you can kind of feel when it's okay to start touching things, because the hand sanitizer feels dry at that point, and so then it feels like your hands are actually clean.